What's good, y'all? Lyrics Born, you know what it is. Straight from the Bay Area, California. You are listening to Bothering the Band, baby.
Goodness, we're here with the legend, Lyrics Born. Second time on the pod, and I will say that I was thinking about it. I re-listened to it. It's just been like a Lyrics Born like week. And I think that's like your episode. I don't know how many in, maybe like 10 in we were. That's the moment where I was like, okay, we got something here.
Mm.
That was the moment, whether it's guests, whether we were more confident or whatever. I was like, all right, this is fun. This is cool. The guests are having fun as well. You seem to be having fun.
Was that for Mobile Homies that we did that, or was that for Vision Board that we did?
That was Mobile Homies, and
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
it was like the third quarter of the pandemic.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
We were all fouled out at that moment. uh and yeah, we're still here, and we saw a press release come through. It's like, well, we gotta fucking have Lyrics Born back. Fucking hey. Um So something else, been diving in the acoustic album. That's
Yeah.
insane. Seems daunting to do a acoustic hip hop album. Just talk a little bit about that first.
So this album was actually done before the pandemic.
Oh,
Um,
what? Wow.
Yeah, and so it's like a collection of songs that um we recorded it, I think, in 2019. I think just was that before the pan or when did we record it? I can't remember now.
That's the first quarter of the pandemic.
Yeah, it's on the back. It's on the back graphic of the album. And I think year over year over year, I mean, this is my 15th album, and I think that every year that goes by, every album goes by, it's like, what do I do that I haven't done yet? Like that's the continual challenge for me as an artist to stay inspired and just to keep the journey interesting for myself and hopefully for the listener. And I hadn't yet to do an acoustic album. I had yet to do an album where I just got the entire band in the studio and then we banged out 10 songs or whatever it was in one session. And then then we go home that night. And to make it even more challenging, I wanted to do it with I wanted to make a rap album with no drums. And so there there are no drums on the albums. He's playing cajon, he's playing percussion, but that was the challenge. And so, the band was up to it. A lot of those versions of the songs are the way that we have played them live over the years. So, like, if you come see us do Calling Out or I Like It, I Love It, or I'm the Best live at a Lyrics Born show, at one time or another, you may have heard us do versions that are similar to that on the acoustic album. So, um, so that was really the story, man. And I gotta say, like, after having revisited it after the pandemic, I hadn't listened to it in a long time. We were going to put it out earlier, but then Mobile Homies came out, and then Vision Board came out, and then Dinner in Place came out, and then I started touring again, and we just couldn't find a place for it that made sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so finally, we have this place for it in the final stretch of my recording career for a time. Anyway, I don't know when after this next album, I don't know when I'll be getting in the studio again, but this seemed like a good a time as any to drop it.
Speaking for all your fans, we love it. It has like every song is different, and there's like a brat, like a, what is it, New Orleans, like second line band type feel in one. One's kind of like ska reggae. It's phenomenal, dude.
Thank
Um,
you.
Abby, did you see him at one point? Did you catch him at the Flapjack or something in Wyoming?
Last time was at the Mangy Moose,
Oh, that's right.
right after Vision Board came out.
Yeah. That was
hmm
that a Halloween show?
There were a lot of costumes.
That would have been
I
a
think it was Halloween, yeah.
that was probably one of the most fun shows on that tour.
I had a great time, so I would agree.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. I remember it being packed and like just kind of
hmm
nuts. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a really great time. That was a great show. I'm glad you were there. That's awesome.
That's cool. I bet does that place? That place is like a hip hop staple in Wyoming, right? I'm just being
Not that place.
facetious.
No. Oh, yes, Wyoming in general. Yes, definitely a bastion of hip hop.
Yeah. Oh man. So also listening to the last album, you and I have had figured out we bought the same bandana at the dollar store, at the
That's
Dollar
right.
Tree.
That's right.
Uh,
That damn rainbow tie-dyed band. That's right. I remember that conversation. That was funny.
well, so first really dumb question. When's the last time you went to the dollar store? I love the dollar store, by the way.
You know, it's been a while. They've been the dollar store has been dropping like flies. I don't know why. Maybe it's because things are now $1.09. And I don't know if there have been like mass complaints or what the situation has been, but the dollar store has died a slow, cheap death. And I don't know why. Maybe you guys have some insight there.
I do actually. Next time you go to a dollar store, well, I will say this, don't buy any food at the dollar store.
Oh
Ev
my God.
no, I go to the dollar, I'll get like envelopes because I'll send stuff, like merch and stuff in big envelopes, and then, pens and stuff like that, or like arts and crafts for the kid.
Yeah.
Um, and every time I go there, there's a sign, like a recall sign that's like, if you bought these weird flavored peeps, go to the doctor immediately. It's
Peeps.
yeah, or some like weird candy or like whatever, off-brand food they
Wait a
sell.
minute. Peeps are the Easter candy.
Marshmallow.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, yeah. Wow. Great.
That that's it's always something like, a health, warning. So I don't know if that's the reason, but I've been seeing a lot of those lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, you think if all the stores that would survive the retail apocalypse, it would be the dollar store. You know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't get it, man.
I don't get it, but it is, especially when my daughter was younger, it's a great place to be like, here's $10, go nuts. Because
Right.
and nothing will last, but we do have this badminton thing that has lasted way too long.
I still have the bandana. I mean, that's
Yeah.
still alive, you know. The bandana's still alive. Go figure. I don't know.
All right, staying in the retail space. When do you make Target runs?
I do. I do
Yeah.
make Target runs. You know, okay, so here, this is the thing that I learned about doing dinner in place, right? To shop for a cooking show, there is no such thing as going to one store. You know, there is just no such thing. So, when I'm demoing recipes for the show, I will literally go to 10 stores in one day, 10 because certain stores sell this brand, certain stores sell this product, certain stores only sell this product of this brand, you know what I mean? And on it goes. And so, when I'm trying to perfect a recipe, I'm out there trying to hunt down ingredients and Target, Target is one of those Target is like a rabbit hole store though, It's like Target, Daiso, dollar store, like you go in there for a head of lettuce. And then the next thing you know, you bought a dinette set, you know, you bought, an electric towel warmer, I'm just like, what the hell? Why did I even come here, man? You know?
Yeah, I keep seeing things on like Twitter that says, You don't need anything from Target. There's nothing at Target you actually like need, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that head of lettuce, but nothing else really.
It's crazy. And I think that was the smartest thing they ever did was adding the grocery section to Target. The food is advertising for the rest of the store. You know what I mean? It's insane. That was a brilliant idea. Like, who thought we needed to eat? We just wanted to come in and shop at Target, but we didn't know it until we came in there looking for that head of iceberg lettuce.
Maybe that's why Kmart kind of folded because I didn't think they made that switch to like super. Did they make a super Kmart or anything like that?
Target is super resilient. I mean, it's like I can't think of another store that big, like brick and mortar store that has survived the retail apocalypse. I mean,
Yeah.
once Amazon came to town, bro, it was like Walmart shut down.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Yeah.
So when I was growing up, Target was like lesser than Walmart. It was like
Mhm.
Walmart, Kmart, Target. No one went to Target. And then somehow
Yeah.
they did a rebrand, they changed the facade, and suddenly it was like that's where everyone went. It was like the nice room.
It was brilliant. I mean, they really gave it a lot of thought. They really gave it a lot of thought, and you got to respect it. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on for a second, okay?
Yeah, do your thing. Target people, if you're listening, please sponsor the pod.
Okay, sorry, guys.
No worries. When you're leaving Target, do you stop at Starbucks?
Not anymore. Not
No.
anymore. I'm trying to chill on coffee at the moment. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to chill on coffee. I'm strictly like green tea. I mean, in the past, that was green tea and coffee, and lately, I'm just green tea.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I drink way too much caffeine,
I
and
drink just so much.
yeah, and I've been trying to chill. So,
Good for you. Good for you. But so when you would go to the Starbucks, when they say what's the name? What would you say?
usually Bartholomew.
I love it. I think we touched on this the last interview, and I think you said the same thing. So that checks out.
What's true is true.
That is amazing. And I would love to see all the different spellings. I don't know how to spell Bartholomew off the top
Yeah,
of my
and
head.
I don't either. So when they would ask me, I would just say, "Do your best."
I like that you went from lyrics born to like a harder thing. You could
Right? Yeah.
have you looking it up how to spell it.
I am.
Are you
It's
Googling Bartholomew?
yeah, it's Bartholomew,
Incorrect.
right? I agree. And apparently most people with that name were pirates because it's pulling up like three different pirates.
Yes, Raiders fans. Love
Oh,
it.
yeah, there you go. There you go. So sticking in the chain game here.
Hmm.
Chili's or TGI Fridays?
Fridays.
Okay, I feel you.
Come on, man. Flair.
They both have things that I like. I appreciate about them. So do you have any of these new like build your own pizza places? Like down here we have one called Mod.
Yes,
You have this?
I love mod. I do love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mod's great. Last time I was at Mod, probably about 2 weeks ago, Calling Out came on. I was
Really?
like, yeah, I was with my daughter and some, other people. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
It made me
The
very
only,
happy.
the only problem is they had one here. It's no longer here. Kind of close by. But we ate there so much, I started to get the mod bod,
The
you
Mod
know,
Bod.
because I would go there with my son when he was a kid, and he used to really get into like building the pizza and putting all these crazy. And then, I was like, oh, okay, fine, let's go again tomorrow. And then the next thing, yeah, I started to look like a pizza. And so we kind of had to chill on mod, but I loved it. It was a lot of fun.
That makes me happy. Well, they're loving you. They're playing your song.
Right on.
Okay, Bourdain or Fieri?
Oh, um, I like them both for wildly different reasons. Bourdain, I I love both of their humanness, you know. Um, I think I love Bourdain more for his social commentary because that was just his shtick. Fieri, he just doesn't do that. That's not his thing. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
But I love Fieri for being unapologetically him.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I mean, there is no other Fieri. There is nobody else like that.
Yeah.
And um I love the fact that he celebrates all these weird independent American businesses and restaurants. And he's clearly enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Um, Bourdain, Bourdain, I kind of relate to on sort of like I said, kind of like this lone wolf out in the universe, experiencing life through food or food through life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that part as sort of as a touring musician, that part I get, you know.
Yeah.
Um, sadly he's not with us anymore, but I would have loved to have a conversation with him. I would have loved to have had him on my show, you
I
know.
yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, yeah. They both have a certain humanness to them, that's very special though, in my opinion. So,
I Very well said. Very well said. I was trying to think of a couple last questions today, and I was like, LB's a food guy, and then I just realized I'm wearing a Bourdain shirt.
yeah.
So there's something there. Um, so after you do dinner in place, who's doing the dishes?
It ain't me, brother. However, season 5, we are changing things a little bit. We're expanding, and my whole team has told me it's about time I clean up my fucking mess. So, um, stay tuned for that. We'll see how that goes. I've been pushing back like crazy on that, but I can't just run around chopping things up screaming. So, it's what I'm told. You know.
You feel free to steal this if you need like some B-roll or some like, Patreon footage or something. I always say this for cooking shows like Beat Bobby Flay. I want to see the crew who's got to clean that shit up
Yeah,
and see there has to be some drama. Like you're saying, I worked in restaurants forever. And
yeah,
there's definitely, no matter where you're at in the hierarchy, there's drama, there's fun. I also
yeah.
wanted to see like how messy it is, like where they're taking. I want like all that inside baseball.
That's interesting. That's funny that you say that. My first job ever in life was a dishwasher at a Japanese restaurant. And at that time in the 80s, I just really wanted to work. I have no fucking clue why I felt that way and why I still feel this way to this day. But I just really wanted a job. And so I think I must have been, I think I was either in the 8th grade or the 9th grade. I had to convince my mother, although it didn't take much convincing, to help me get a work permit so that I could work at a young age. And she got me a job as a dishwasher at a Japanese restaurant that actually she worked at as a server probably 10 years prior or 12 years prior when we first moved to Berkeley, California. So I came home every night smelling like teriyaki. I was making probably No, I remember it was minimum wage, and back then the minimum wage was $3.35 before taxes. Before taxes.
Yeah.
And I worked, I think, 2 or 3 days a week, and I absolutely hated it. I loved being in the kitchen. I loved the camaraderie, and I loved being around everybody. I loved the team, but I absolutely hated washing dishes, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why to this day I don't wash a single fucking dish. So, um, that's interesting that you say that. But it's season 5. Wait till you see this. It's going to be a little weird.
No,
So,
I can't wait. I can't wait. So in your own home, let's say you eat with the fam and you're done eating. Are you the type of family that will leave the dishes in the sink till tomorrow, or you have to bang them out? Someone in the family has to bang them out.
yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Let me think about that. That's a good question. It's a very important question with all the shit going on in the world right now. This question is burning. So let me answer this before something happens. Um, More often than not, the dishes get done. When I say done, they get put in the dishwasher
The rinsed. Yeah, yeah, just cleared out of the sink. I hear you.
that night.
Okay.
Sometimes they stay in the dishwasher and the dishwasher does not get ran. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Then you forget and you're like, are they clean?
That part is fucking disgusting. Have you ever opened a dishwasher full of dirty dishes that have been there overnight?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That is the worst sight and smell you could ever experience. You know?
Obviously, we're touching on the most important things in the universe.
I just leave my clean dishes in the dishwasher. I'm too lazy to empty it. Like this morning, I was eating a plate and I just
Oh,
pulled it out
wow.
of the dishwasher.
Interesting. Are you Japanese?
When it
That's a
comes to the dishwasher, yes.
yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but for Asians, the dishwasher, it kind of doubles as a dishwasher and storage
Mhm.
indefinitely. So yeah,
But that's what I was going to ask is the stove, you keeping pans in the stove
yes,
when you're not using them as storage.
yes. In fact, I haven't used the oven in so long. I'm not even sure if it works as an oven anymore. You know, I know it works fantastic for our Tupperware, for our containers, for our
Actually, a
broiler.
good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I rarely use the oven anymore. You can watch almost every episode of Dinner and Place. I don't think we've used the oven once. You
Yeah,
know?
that's wild.
I can't
Yeah.
think of seeing an oven on there.
No, I mean okay, so we have a toaster oven,
Yeah.
broiler that we use, but I don't recall ever using the wall oven ever.
It's kind of like you don't even think about it. Same with the acoustic album and no drums.
No drums.
I didn't even think about it. Same with the oven. Now I'm gonna notice. I'm gonna like be like,
No.
he doesn't
In,
use the oven.
in fact, I don't think we've used a microwave either. I know we have one, but I don't I when was the last time we used I don't know what the fuck I used the microwave for last. I don't remember.
That's where you keep your sheets and like towels.
I mean, that's right. That's right.
Uh, that's where all the DVDs went in the microwave.
That's right. Make a little DVD souffle.
Oh man, you should just cut to the microwave and play sad music like every time in a couple of
Mhm.
episodes. I'll come do the dishes if you need to hire someone. I don't know who's not cutting it. I won't give you any grief just to hang. Pay me $3.35.
I was gonna say, yeah, yeah, and we'll take care of that cash, no problem.
Nice. Okay.
I know that may be a concern, so we'll take care of that.
I got it. I got a job. See you later, podcasting. Um, what's your favorite mall food?
Oh, that's a great question. That's
Yeah,
a really great question. I think I would have to say, okay, so I have a few. Can I name a few?
of course.
Um, I love cheesesteaks in the
Okay.
mall. Okay, like the really sort of mediocre corporate cheesesteaks. I love them, you know.
Yep.
Mongolian barbecue. I like. I don't know if they have that where you are, but like they have the grilling surface is about 6 feet in diameter. It's that big round thing in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like something out of Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
People just start throwing noodles on it. Um, that I can eat forever. But I don't. Um, Let me think. That might be it. I think
Okay.
that might be it. Yeah. Everything else, um, is kind of like either a fake Panda Express. If they don't have Panda Express, it's like a fake Panda Express.
Yeah.
There's always like some weird Asian, like non-corporate, mom and pop run Asian restaurant in the food court that sells every kind of Asian food, which for Asians is always a red flag. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
if you sell boba, Thai tea, matcha, teriyaki chicken, orange chicken, um, larb, uh, pho, banh mi, chances are sushi, chances are everything's bad. Okay, so
And it says authentic over it. Like that's
Yeah.
authentic, but nothing underneath, nothing authentic, nothing. It's not like authentic
no,
one thing. It's just authentic.
no.
You didn't mention pizza, Sabaros. You went to high school in Florida, right?
I did not. That came up on that's on my Wikipedia. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I've been to Florida maybe 5 times in my life, all on tour.
Okay.
And I have not spent any, although I love Florida. I love a lot of things about Florida. I am not a Florida man. So I don't know where that came from. Um, and they do not let you change your your own Wikipedia.
Did they let you change your own IMDb page?
Yes, but you cannot change your own
You
Wikipedia.
should put on IMDb, not from Florida, not lived in Florida. Anyways, we got Sabaros in the mall. That's
Yeah,
the pizza,
of course.
East
Yeah.
Coast. And then also, there are no wrong answers on bothering the band. However, we forgot to mention bourbon chicken, which is only found in malls.
Bourbon. I don't know that.
It's in growing up,
It's Chinese.
it's yeah, Asian chicken.
Is that the name of the actual chain or is that the name of the
No,
dish?
The dish.
it's in like every mall growing up.
Bourbon chicken. I need to write that down.
Google it, make it on Dinner in Place. I want I'll come do the dishes.
That is freaking awesome. Bourbon chicken.
Yeah, actually surprised. And it's something we've
Is it a Florida thing?
I don't think so because I had it in like Jersey as well.
But I will go to the mall for the bourbon chicken.
Really?
It's
It's
delicious.
good. It's so good.
It's that good.
But
Okay.
if you go to any other Asian place, you never
It's
see it
not a
anywhere
real
else.
thing.
It's not a real thing. It's a
Come on. Bourbon in Asia? Bourbon is not made in Asia. I don't even think yeah, I mean, that's why it's so fucking awesome to hear about this.
Oh, you can find the easy bourbon chicken mall recipe.
Oh, wow.
Does it
Okay.
involve a
Yeah, 'cause
microwave?
I'm thinking, we're talking about Florida. I'm thinking that this is like a Southern thing. Like bourbon
No,
chicken is like like
it's mall Asian mall food.
There's a whole Reddit about specifically bourbon chicken from the mall.
it's a fucking thing.
It
Wow.
is a
Who knew?
thing.
Who knew?
Can someone please give me the recipe?
That's crazy. That is fun. Can someone please give me the recipe?
Let's go to the mall and get some bourbon chicken. Bourbon chicken on us, LB.
Let's get a bourbon chicken cheesesteak.
Yes, I would
Oh,
eat
Oh,
that.
devils.
shit. You know what? You know what could be a cool idea? Just take the best of every food court restaurant and turn it into a calzone, like a Sabaro calzone.
I would eat that.
Did I just blow your fucking mind? Okay.
Absolutely.
So like a bourbon chicken, Mongolian noodle, um, a pretzel bite, chocolate chip, hot dog.
Well, the calzone crust should be pretzel crust.
That there you go. Yeah, and put it on and put the whole calzone on a stick.
Yes.
I would
This
try it
is-
once.
This is
I would-
Done
amazing.
and done.
Well, okay, hear me out here. This is an episode of Dinner in Place. We come out to the West Coast. We've been wanting to do a Bay Area show forever. I'll do the dishes
And
chill.
we'll call it Malls to the Wall. How about that? I love it. There it is.
That's amazing. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Now you know why I no longer get paid $3.35 an hour.
It's big ideas like that. I went to like the cliche movie like scene where someone goes, "That's just crazy enough. It might work." You know, like some shit.
Might work.
It's so crazy it might just work.
Yeah.
And save us all. Okay, here this is my favorite question I've thought of in a while. Would you rather be perpetually sticky or perpetually itchy?
Ooh. Both are kind of disgusting.
Both would suck.
Perpetually sticky or perpetually icky. Or itchy. Both are itchy.
Are you sticky from like heat and sweat, or is there
Oh.
like a sticky substance on you of some sort?
Let's go. You know when you like you eat something, you eat bourbon chicken with your hands?
Yeah.
That all
With
over.
your hands.
Ew.
Sticky for sure.
Because
For
then if you
sure.
get hungry, you can just like lick your fingers and
That's right. I can
taste like bourbon chicken.
I can just eat my own forearm.
I think you could get used to being sticky. It would suck. But itchy, I think you'd lose your mind.
Yeah, no, itchy is. Come on, you'd be even more because eventually you'd be sticky also.
You'd be covered in scabs. It'd be like meth.
That's so fucking gross. Yeah, no.
So- okay, so you have a beautiful head of hair. What kind of shampoo conditioner are you using?
Wow. To quote Eddie Murphy from Coming to America, berries and juices.
Berries and juices. I love it.
No, what do I use? Leave-in conditioner.
Oh, okay.
That is the secret. Leave-in conditioner. You too can have a Japanese Jerry curl. You too can be Rice Cube.
Oh,
You too can be Japanese E, should you choose to. There
Those are
it is.
fantastic.
yeah. And this is why you're not, making 335 anymore.
Oh, this is why I make the big bucks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Sharp as a tack.
you know it.
What's your this is for Abby? What's your favorite Fast and Furious movie?
5.
Okay, Fast Five. Well, okay, as a novice who lumps them all together, can you guys tell me which one this is? Is this the one where they drive fast cars?
Yes,
Save the
that's
day?
the one. Tokyo Drift. There was some drifting going on.
Some
know.
drifting. Which one is the Fast Five? What happened? Is that where he died?
Tokyo
Is that-
Drift. Tokyo Drift. That's the one.
That's the one.
Fast and Furious 5 : Tokyo Drift. That's
Okay.
that was kind of my nickname in college.
Tokyo Drift. Did you have a one of those a fast car?
No, no, I gotta be honest. I'm not really into cars. I appreciate them, but a lot of my friends are really into fucking cars.
Yeah.
And me personally, I hate driving. I hate tickets. I hate gas. I hate tolls. I hate maintenance. I hate filling up tires. I hate uh, getting a car wash. I hate smog checks. I hate parking. I hate the DMV. There's nothing that I love about driving. However, I do appreciate a beautiful car. I just don't want one.
I identify with that so much, so much. I hate driving. I'm in Florida. Everyone makes fun of me because I also drive the speed limit. Abby's made fun of me. It says 55. I go 55. Sorry, that's what I'm not in a hurry. This precious cargo.
Right.
Hate driving, but I'm right there with you. I can appreciate like a dope car.
I love looking at them.
I wouldn't even want one though, because I'd be too afraid of it.
I love hanging out with my friends that have them. And then I love to go home at night without one, you know, kind of like that friend of yours that doesn't have kids, but loves to hang out with your kids. And
Yeah.
they say the same thing. They're like, I love going home at night and not having them. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, it's a good comparison. That's Abby with her
That's how I
niece and
feel
nephew.
about kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Good for you.
Uh that's how I feel about camping too. I'm like, I like nature, but I also like a bed and a shower and air conditioning. So I'll hike during the day or something, but
Same.
I'm gonna go sleep inside. Okay. What you watching these days? You have your own show. What are you watching?
Um, lately I've been watching a lot of, I don't know, maybe it's because of where I'm at in my life. All I watch is documentaries now, and maybe because Netflix is one big ass documentary, except for a few shows that I like. I'm because I'm like in this food space so much, I'm always watching like food and health documentaries, you
Oh,
know,
cool. That's awesome.
because one of the things about Dinner and Place is, we try to cook really healthy meals that taste like actual food, and that we can get done 45 minutes or less. And so I'm always watching these documentaries on the benefits of food. And so if I can find something to incorporate into one of my recipes, that's something that I can draw upon. Um, it's kind of like market research for me, and it's just really interesting. So
Yeah.
I love food docs. I love food documentaries.
Well, it's funny you say that because the next thing I had, next note I had, it's not even a question. It's you have a very iconic voice. You should, I don't know, talk to your agent, someone. You should narrate a fucking food documentary, and that's all it says is LB should narrate a documentary.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to do that. The other thing I love is that food is actually, it's so funny. It's like there's so many arguments about what to eat and what not to eat for your health, you know? And but at the end of the day, it's food, so it's not really that controversial, you know what I
Yeah.
So I love it though, because people will come to blows over the health benefits of a tangerine. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, bro, chill. You know,
We're gonna fight over this tangerine.
it's not even an orange.
Oh man. Last time we had you on, we made you rhyme orange. That just hit me.
I don't remember that part, but yes,
No,
sounds
you
about
did it like that. I was gonna say something about the fighting of the food, and I lost it, but we'll move on. I agree with you. People People are fighting over food. It comes up a lot. Food is a very like one divisive, easy thing to talk to. It is if we're struggling in an interview, it's something we kind of like. It's easy to talk about with anyone. You meet someone new, you're like, hey, we're in town. You're like, where are you eating? What's good around here? You
Yeah.
know?
Well, one thing is for certain. I mean, people prefer what they prefer, but you have to eat. You have to eat. You cannot get by. You cannot live without food, you know. So
Yeah,
there's nothing controversial about that.
indeed. All right, a couple more questions. What's this is one I like too. What's a new slang term or word that you actually can't stand?
Riz.
Oh, what is I don't even know what this means. Can someone drop some knowledge on me? What does it mean?
It's short for charisma. I
Um,
mean, nothing is more era specific, in my opinion,
yeah,
than this word, Riz.
obvious. I don't even know it. I've seen it a million times. I've heard it. Don't even know it. So when someone uses it in a verb, I've seen it like she's risen him like I've heard this.
You just got biblical. Wow.
Oh.
Right.
Oh yeah. He
No,
is risen.
yeah, he's risen. He is risen. That boy is risen. No, I mean, it's like I like if they, yeah, like someone say, "Oh, that boy is risen." Like he's just got total charisma. That guy's got,
Yeah.
he's got W Riz. That means he's got a lot of charisma.
Well, I hate to say this,
I
but
only
you
say
got
these things,
Riz though.
yeah, only because I've heard these things said about me in
Yeah.
past. So, no, I'm totally, but I mean, I have a teenage son, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
I hear it all. So and so got rizzed up. That means that, like a guy talking to a girl, she got rizzed up, like
Oh,
he
yeah.
rizzed her up.
There, there it is.
Like, come on, man, shut up, you know.
Well, this is when you drop the knowledge on him. You be like, okay, in our back, at least in mine, bling bling, Lil Wayne made up the sound of the shine a diamond makes in the light. Like
Isn't that amazing?
that's poetry if I've ever heard it.
Poetry,
That's insane.
poetry.
So top that,
You
Gen
can't.
Z or whatever generation 15-year-olds are.
You cannot. That is why bling will never die.
Yeah.
Because you didn't even need to know what it meant. And as soon as somebody said it, you knew exactly what it meant. You're like, oh,
There's so many pull quotes from this, but bling will never die. It's a good
bling will
one.
never die. It'll never die. Oh yeah, this is the sound that it makes. Holy shit. Yeah, for sure.
Um, so any new hip hop you're into? Are you calling out any new hip hop crews?
Clever. Um, any new hip hop that I'm listening to. I like La Russell a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Really like La Russell. I like Pilo a lot. Um, I, these are all Bay Area guys, but I think they're doing the most
Yeah.
interesting stuff, in my opinion. I like Larry June. I really like Larry.
Oh,
Um,
homework. I have homework.
yeah. Um, I like Ciroc. Do you know Ciroc, the MC?
I
She
don't.
she's brilliant. I like Ciroc. Now I'm talking about people that, if you're asking me, like, what are the non-obvious choices? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, of course, of
people that are
course.
not already super established for years. If you're asking me, that's what I would say.
That's exactly what we're asking. We know who's in the zeitgeist. I want to know, what you're into, what
Yeah,
you're
for
holding
sure.
on to.
I understand.
I had a follow-up with the hip hop, but oh, it's a joke. Here we go. What kind of indie folk music are
Indie folk music. Um, who would be some indie folk artists at the moment? So just so I have an idea of what genre we're talking about here, because honestly I don't pay attention to a lot of genres. So
Yeah.
Who would be some artists that come to mind for you? And then
Would
I
it be
could
like Noah Khan or is he mainstream, Abby?
say no.
They're all mainstream now, but
Yeah.
yeah, Noah Khan, The Head and the Heart,
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Field Guide, who we
Fleet
have.
Foxes,
Yeah.
Bon Iver could probably even be.
Yeah, yeah,
He had his moment though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from him for a long time. I really like this. Um, what was this band I was checking out the other day? They were sort of Khruangbin-ish.
Okay.
They were from Malaysia though. Glass Beams.
Ooh.
Check out Glass Beam. I think they're from Malaysia. I'm not totally sure. Anyway, check them out. Glass
Yeah,
Beams.
yeah. That's dope. Again, homework. We love homework here. Okay. You alluded to a little bit. It's kind of scary. You're talking about taking a break from recording music.
Yes. That's scary for you?
Well, we're just big fans, man.
Yeah, thank you.
In the most admittedly selfish way.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done.
We want new music. And this is what I said to Abby. I go, okay, he'll take a 10-year break and then he'll put out like a fucking banger. I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Malls to the wall. I'm back.
That wow. Okay. Well, as soon as my social security starts coming in the mail,
Yeah. One song will be called So
I will
Sweet.
be going balls to the wall, as soon as my SSI starts to come in the mail. Matter of fact, how about this? When I can start getting a senior discount at Marshall's,
Okay.
that is when I will do my comeback tour. How does that
Okay.
sound?
We're gonna hold you to that.
Yeah. You
What's it? Is
first.
it 55 or 65?
Oh, I was thinking it was 65, but I could be wrong. If it's 55, if it's 55, that's not too far from now. I could probably make that happen.
Yeah. I prefer Marshalls over Kohl's.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah.
not thinking that far ahead right now, actually, guys. I'm just enjoying the thought of not making any records for a while.
Yeah. You're not the first person to say that on the pod, putting your heart into all one thing and needing a little buffer.
Yeah.
So what's next though? What's anything you want to promote or what you're working on besides the awesome acoustic album and
Yeah. So that one time in the studio, the acoustic selections is out now. My 16th album, Sticky Rice, comes out in the fall. And we're currently in pre-production for season 5 of Dinner and Place. I'm producing a movie called, well, I'll tell you about that next time we talk.
Okay. Okay.
I've got some other irons in the fire that are um, uh, non-music related that Ray will share with you soon.
Very cool.
And I mean, I'll continue to do music here and there, but I don't see myself putting out any lyrics born albums for quite some time, if at all, in the future. So after Sticky Rice, that is, after 2024, I don't see myself doing that for a while.
I mean, we'll keep our eye out. Whatever you're doing, we'll support in any way we can, man.
Thank you. I
We
appreciate it.
we appreciate your time. But last question. Here we go. Well, actually, two questions. So we end every episode with a song from the guests. What song of yours do you want us to end the episode with?
I'm the best, the acoustic version.
I
Yeah.
love that song so much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I have a playlist to like hype myself up for stuff, and that song's on there.
Very cool.
My
Thank you.
Get Hype playlist.
Yeah. Oh,
And when she gets hyped, it's like finally unload the dishwasher. She's just like vibing. She's like spatula, and it makes it right in the thing.
oh no, clear the runway.
I love putting on like hype music and just doing like stuff around the house, like the benign like daily life shit.
That's really funny because music does not hype me up. It inspires me, but I know what you mean. Like some people have workout songs. or some people have like the let's go get them songs. And I like making those songs. I enjoy making those songs, but I don't really have those kinds of songs for myself. You know what I mean?
That's wild. That's interesting.
I mean, that's not to say that, I do have a playlist that like inspires me, but I don't have songs that I'm like, okay, let me go out here and bench press 1,000 pounds while I'm listening to it on my giant Beats headphone. Like I don't have those kinds, you know.
It's bench press on 1,000 pounds. Okay, if you could interview any musician, live or dead, who would you choose?
I have a very short list of like 4 or 5.
Hit us.
Let's see, five artists. Okay, James Brown,
Oof, good.
David Bowie, Curtis Mayfield,
Love, favorite.
Prince, and Bob Marley.
Okay. If you had to ask them one question in the vein of bothering the band, so something stupid, obviously, what would you ask any of these people?
In the vein of something stupid.
Like our silly little game we're playing here, where we ask our favorite musicians very anecdotal, everyday questions.
What is your go-to meal? I think that would be probably your go-to meal.
Solid. And I would love to know all of their answers. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I want to eat them all too, because it is on the East Coast, it is dinner time. And we just talked about food forever. I know I got some pork chops.
Yeah.
Some bourbon chicken. I'm going to go to the mall. I'm going to drive like 45 minutes just to get.
Oh, wait a minute. Suburban chicken.
Ooh.
The gears are starting to turn. Okay.
I like
Okay.
that. I would watch that on Dinner in Place and then make it.
That
So-
sounds like a restaurant. That
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Suburban.
Right. Right. We're bringing this all back around. Man, dude, we can't thank you enough for your time. This has been, amazing. We're so appreciative. We love what you're doing, and fans forever.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't care what they say about you, baby. You know that you are the best. Come on. My mother never told me that life would be this hard. Believe me when I tell you, baby boy, I learned that shit on the job. I gave 100%, and that wasn't enough. 200%, and they still wouldn't budge. Ain't got a number yet, but what I had to give up. Work 5 times as hard to get half as much, but I rose to the occasion. 'Cause I chose to be among the great ones. I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm best.
Funky fresh in the flesh, never settle for less. I'm the best. I'm the best.
I'm best.
I'm the best.
I'm best.
Funky fresh in the flesh, never settle for less. I'm the best. Oh.
Shop, shop, do I, shop, do I, shop, do I.
Everybody in the building.
Shop, do I, shop, do I, shop, do
I
I.
only wanna see you have a good time. A good time.
Shop, do I, shop, do I.
Everybody in the building.
Shop, do I, shop, do I, shop, do I.
Now I don't care what they say about me, because rules were meant to be broken. That's why the world can't forget about me, because rules were meant to be broken. They say,
Ever change?
oh no,
Stay in your lane.
oh no,
Shaking up the game.
oh yeah, because rules were meant to be broken. I heard some people say some things to me when I was a little kid. They'd always try to get me to listen, and I'm so happy I never did. They said I'd never be shit, never be rich, never be that, I'd never be this, I'd never be living the life that I envisioned that I would live. But look at me now, I'm so blessed, I'm so proud, I'm so crisp, I'm so loud, I'm so fresh, and I love it. Imagine those times I was lost, now I'm found. Told myself I would rise, here I is, I've done it. What do you think all those people that doubted me thought it'd be nothing and counted me out? How do you think they reacted about me finally making it out of the crowd? Y'all moaned it, y'all crunchy, scratch that neck, talk to the hand. I'm going, I'm hustling, I'm still the man.
'Cause I rose
To the occasion, 'cause I chose to be among the great.